Welcome back, guys, to Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies, where a little bit more examining of where the body was found, the show's stage has picked us up a fair bit more evidence and a possible transport vector for the corpse. After all, we know it was stored and moved. The question is, where was it stored? How was it moved? To get there, we want to kind of get to the art room, but first of all, Myriam Scuttlebutt stands in our way and is ready for us to question. So let's scuttlebutt a little bit, shall we? With the ing again. That was you on the stage early, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Take a look at this. Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag? Wait. It's really hard to see, but I think that's the governor's logo there. So, is this the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. Don't look at me. I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn her box? We should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy us on purpose. Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. The burnt remnants of the governor's banner have been located that was tossed in the incinerator, which seems to be behind Apollo, and later found by Myriam. Right, apart from that, there's a lot of stuff I want to examine on this house alone, not just the cat. But on the left, the scuff marks on the walls seem interesting to me. It might be completely unrelated, of course. Myriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here goes. 5%. 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Shouldn't we stop her, Athena? Myriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it. Oh, no, my photos! Stop! Cancel! Abort! Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left. What are you going to do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right. I know, do I? Right, your photo technique of the 2 photos left. I want to see them because they're obviously going to be important, right? Don't worry, Myriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Ooh, Athena. That was cringeworthy. Hey Myriam, check this out! You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. I know this wouldn't make up the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. Famous Herald and Famous Herald Extra have been returned to Myriam. There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live. Myriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin? Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. It's just, they were so close. Ever since their freshman year. So, well... Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. Wait a second! You're not thinking what I think you're thinking! Objection! That's exactly what he's thinking, Myriam. You want in on their little trio. How could you possibly know that? Just take the box off. That's one abused laptop. My laptop would turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know. Myriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you. Huh? You have a laptop I could use? Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them. What? Like I could ever do that? Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like a good cop, bad cop all rolled into one. Fine, I'll do it, if that's all you want. Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop. Wait! It's not like I owe you anything. But here. You got a new paper? No, the 2 pictures. Thanks. Oh, there's a set of pictures. Looks like they're setting up the stage. It's the other one I'm more interested in, to be honest, as I've just seen. Just caught it at the front of the stack. Looks like they're setting up the stage. Yeah, I did them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place. Wow, you sure have an eye for photography? What I can make out anyway. Oh, look! The backdrop that's up high. What's the time there, just below the text? 6:01, you say? These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours. The stage setup photos have been added to the court record. I'll see you around, scary lawyer lady. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next? Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible. Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find them. Don't we want to go to the art room? Like, super seriously? But I feel like this one is going to be incredibly important. Or this picture in the small screen currently. But apart from that, I'm just wondering what the other one could be saying. The whole Governor's sign is there. I'm guessing its existence to be proven. That's what I'm wondering. Alright, so from here, where can we move to? Can we move to the art room? Yes, we can! Which is where Fulbright is, if I'm right in saying. I mean, we did see him hanging out there. Finally, we're up here. Well, here it is. The art room where the grisly crime occurred. Let's start looking. Stop right there! This is an active crime scene! No unauthorized personnel allowed! What? Can't you make an exception? You won't even notice we're... Freeze! I don't think so! No exceptions! Now move along! Nothing to see here. Oh, it doesn't seem very accommodating this time. Let's try again later. Okay, we're not allowed here yet. But look, there's so much to look at! Including a picture that's fallen on the floor a little bit. Including a bus that's falling on the floor as well. And the winching system. And what's that mark on the table? I want to find out more. I want to find out more. So where do you reckon Robin will be? Let's head to the hallway. At least we got an eyes on, I guess. Hey, that's Hugh over there. We found Hugh. Hugh, we wanted a word with you if you don't mind. If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two? Meh. I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Hugh's voice. You're not getting off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect. Plus, you actually confessed in court. Why aren't you in jail then? Whatever. So what do you want from me? Make it brief. I don't have a lot of time. And I assume you don't either. Alright, well, we'll talk to you then, lovely Hugh. About your confession today. You weren't serious about that, were you? Let's just say I had no choice thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done. So you're really prepared to take the blame for this? Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that. A means to an end. Or as we say around here, the end justifies the means. But I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor. Juniper's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning. Or have I overestimated you? You make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin. Could Hugh and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is going to take some serious thinking on my part. Right, the relation to Blackquill. Yes, that is true. What does he have over you? It sure looked like Prosecutor Blackquill was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me... Hold. I am not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what. Ah! No, wait! One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about? I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd open up to you? So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. Then again, we have the same problem with Junie and Robin. You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question. Court's planner. About that meeting with Prof. Court on the 23rd. Why did she want to see you? I have no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me any way you can. Prof. Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. But didn't Prof. Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth? The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve this case? The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter. No, you're wrong. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna defend Junie the right way, using the truth. That's the only way to honor Junie's wishes and Prof. Court's memory. I see. Very well, Miss Cykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in. Hugh. But... Don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand? What's that supposed to mean? What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until just recently, actually. Were? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. What are you saying? This conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it. Hugh, wait! He's gone. He doesn't care about her anymore. Why would he say that? That didn't go so well. I guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on his testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation. Alright, we don't really have much time left anyway. So now we're being sucked to the art room. Okay then. Can't go of my own accord. Ha ha ha! Why it is my little lawyer friends again! Thanks again for lowering that school banner for us earlier. Don't mention it! Helping those in need is what my brand of justice is all about. Right, so this art room is where the murder actually occurred? That's right! You can't see it with the naked eye, but there's blood on the floor. That area roped off in the middle of the room marks the spot. The police investigation is done, so if you want to look around, knock yourselves out! Never like that turn of phrase. Find anything new, Detective Fulbright? Ha ha ha! Good question! Unfortunately, the answer is nothing much yet. He sure is confident for having found nothing. But if we're talking outside of the art room, there has been a major breakthrough. Oh dear. Once I find out what that is, I don't know what I should do. No need for the theatrics. I was told I could fill you in on this one. Wow, you saw right through me, Detective. I'm impressed. Looking to get arrested for murder via unwarranted flattery, are we? What is the breakthrough then? So, what's the major breakthrough you mentioned? You want to know? You really want to know? You really, really? Come on, just tell us already. Ah, you're no fun. Anywho, we got the result of the voice print analysis back. Voice print? You mean for this tape recorder? Exactly! The voice belongs to the suspect Miss Woods beyond a shadow of a doubt. See right here? They analysed the voice on the tape inside and out. So the voice print analysis has come back. And you thought the voice on the tape was saying Hugh O'Connor. Thanks for the good laugh, Miss Cykes. He's the last person I want laughing at me. So now there's evidence of Juniper shouting, "You're a goner," around the time of death. If we were to take this as truth, how are we supposed to make sense of it? I don't know. I can't think of any reason why Ginny would shout that in the first place. Alright, so that's the breakthrough, is it? Does the voice shouting "You're a goner" belong to Juniper Woods? The voice is a perfect match. As a result, Note 1, testing is underway regarding signs of post-recording editing. Note 2, the tape is about 10 minutes, 35 seconds of noise requiring further testing. Okay. Edited. Well, like, what? That's very interesting. Alright, so let's examine the rest of the room, eh? Have a look at all this art. It kind of looks like there's a prosecutor's badge at the top of this statue. But it's not if you look real close. Another strange, difficult to understand work of art. Oh look, it has a title. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Huh, real creative. Art. Either it's too abstract to understand or as subtle as a sledgehammer. That's very true. Hey, it's the Elephanty. Hey look, that's you on this mobile, Apollo. A red demon. A red demon? Looks more like a snake coat around a brush to me. No, no, see the antennas and the yellow spot on its back? Anyone can see it's a ladybug? I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. Fine, we can investigate this further at a later date. Agreed? Okay, let's do that. You okay with that, Athena? I really regret bringing this up. Okay, not an important piece of anything. The winch, however. Some wire and a winch. So this is how they reeled the banners in and out. There's a nice view of the stage from here. Prosecutor Gavin is still standing in front of that broken statue. So it really wasn't you, Apollo? Don't worry, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. I'll never clear my name unless we catch the real culprit. Alright, so that's the winch. The window itself. I can see the other half of the building over there. And the quad and the stage down below. Yeah, this must be the window Detective Fulbright stuck his head out of earlier. Oh yeah, thanks for the help, Detective. A true champion of justice always comes running to those in need. Great, then how about telling us Prosecutor Blackwell's strategy for tomorrow? Alright, let me think. Well? Oh! Hey, I'm not falling for that. So close I could almost taste it. That said, you can literally see another building on the other side, so I feel that that's important. Now let's check out this weird mark. Hey, it's gone. Remember that? Oh, that's what it is. Remember that strange statue in the school camera photo? You're right. I wonder where it is. Robin's a member of the Fine Arts Club. Maybe she could shed some light on this. So I gotta speak to Robin about that, have I? Okay. Hey, this area with a rope around it. That's where we detected a large blood stain. In short, the victim was stabbed here or somewhere close by. The fact there's no visible blood means it was wiped up with something, right? Right! We were able to detect trace amounts of blood. Merely wiping it up does not remove all evidence of wrongdoing. And that, in a nutshell, is justice, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd let me have the cool lines. I'm sorry. There's a paint palette here. No surprise there, considering this is the art room. Looks like someone mixed yellow and red to make orange. I prefer yellow. You on the other side are way too red. What's that supposed to mean? I think this is saying that the two of us have to work together to solve this case. Oh, what if this is Prof Court sending us a message from beyond the grave? What about the blob right next to it? The one with red and green? Maybe she's implying that you need more delicious greens in your diet. Are you saying Prof Court is watching over our dietary habits from the pearly gates? Maybe. Well, there's an very Juniper abstraction over here. Picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, and it's the artist's name right here. C. Course. Wow, Prof Court must have painted this. So is this what they consider art? I really don't get it. I swear I've seen this girl before. There's an air of fragility about her, and those pity-inducing eyes. Who's this again? Her name's on the tip of my tongue. So it's not important evidence, but that's definitely Juniper Woods. Got it. A mock trial script on the floor, and nearby, an envelope marked use. I wonder if Myriam's script was ever really inside that envelope. Let's see here. By Myriam Scuttlebutt. And the title is Rouge et Noir, Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. I wouldn't take part in that mock trial if she begged me. It says there are special rules allowing the payment of bribes while court is adjourned. Oh, and you can bring it up to $3 worth of fabricated evidence, it also says. Welcome to the darkest mock trial ever, where the end justifies the means. The prosecution claims this is the script that was supposed to have been used. But scripts were selected by Prof Court, considering how much she valued the truth. I seriously doubt she'd pick a script entitled Crimson Blood and Dark Judgment. Wow, you have the title memorized already. Right, the envelope itself's not to be checked out. So we checked out most of the stuff. There's the pottery that Robin keeps breaking. Look, a piece of pottery. Looks like it's already been fired. I bet Robin made it. And I bet it won't last long. Not the way she deals with her own work anyway. Yeah, seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some colour on it. It looks just like bloodstains, the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Just like bloodstains. In justice we trust. That does look like bloodstains. We'd better examine it at once. I get it. The victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the big bloodstain is. And then brought over here, at which point some of her blood dripped onto these pieces. That means the body very well could have been dropped from this window. In the mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat. Then a bull cart was used to move it over to the stage. The maintenance area is below this room, and the storehouse there has a mat and bull cart. Tested for blood. So, even the moving of the body was carried out just like in the script. The killer sure had a thing for Junie's script. Well, what did you expect? That's why we suspected the defendant in the first place. Well, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it in court. Right, so we didn't actually get that as evidence. Which is disappointing. Right, there's these missing statues, but let me go to one of the elephants in the room. This is the clock that created that major problem for Junie. Let's take a closer look. Don't waste your time. I've checked it, and it's 100% accurate. You sure? How'd you check it? Of course I'm sure. I compared it to my own watch. See? Detective Fulbright, did you notice that your watch has stopped? It has? This is unacceptable. We obviously can't rely on him. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's see. Wait a second. It's ahead by 1 whole hour. Well, detective? But... This clock must have also been an hour ahead when this photo was taken. If so, that would fit perfectly with Junie's testimony. Prosecutor Blackwell won't like this. I almost feel sorry for the detective. Almost. You can at least pretend to feel sorry by wiping that big grin off your face. Wait, just 1 minute. The clock is an hour ahead right now, sure. But what proof do you have that it was running ahead on the day of the crime? That's a good question. Wait, I think I just might have something. Detective Fulbright, you would agree that there is a moon outside this window, right? Sure, it looks like a nice drawing of a crescent moon. But if you look at that window in the back with the winch attached to it, you'll see that the only view to be had is the opposite side of the school building. Oh, then what's this moon doing here? I wonder. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. Isn't this the same as the one painted on the stage backdrop? The proof's right here, detective. This shows it was 6 PM when the photo was taken. So, we want to use this.
Take that!
I know what this moon really is. And if you look at this photo, you'll know too. This shows where that moon in the photo came from and the truth of Junie's testimony.
What? Where? Where does this show that?
If you look right here, it will all become crystal clear. Bing!
Take that!
They were still prepping the stage, so its backdrop wasn't in place yet. This photo shows them in the process of moving the backdrop into position. I can see that. That's the big board hanging here. Size matches too.
But there's no picture. That's a crucial detail.
It is, but I believe what we're seeing in this photo is the back of the board.
The back of the...
That's right. And around 6 PM when this was taken, a photo of that same board was being taken from the front.
What do you mean the front? The front is against the wall.
That's where you're wrong. What about the window? Remember how we said the moon shouldn't even exist in this photo? Take a good look.
Are you suggesting the moon is the one on the backdrop?
Exactly. In short, this photo was taken while the backdrop was being moved. And as you can see here, it was around 6 when the backdrop was being set in place. So the art room clock was running fast at least as far back as the day of the murder.
Oh, wow! How can I ever face Prosecutor Blackpool now?
Yes, I just blew a hole in a piece of the prosecution's evidence. Well, I think we've examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, did Prosecutor Blackwell happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial?
In justice we trust! There's no use trying to pry more information out of me. Having just learned the clock had been 1 hour fast. Means we're back to square one considering the suspect's action that day.
I wonder what the main argument would be about now.
Now the body was moved would be my guess. But Prosecutor Blackwell's got his own plans.
Oh? Does he now? Detective Fulbright?
Try as you might, I won't say another word about the investigation.
I wasn't going to ask about that. I was just wondering if you'd seen Robin.
Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman. She was just here a moment ago. And she mumbled something about watching videos in the lecture hall.
Video? What video?
Thanks, Detective. Athena, I think we should stop by the lecture hall.
Right, let's go.
But there's still more for me to examine, it's just not relevant.
We pretty much finished searching around here, but just one more look.
I never even got to look at this picture. It doesn't actually seem to be important.
A picture of a girl wearing a floral hat. Oh, what is the artist's name right here? R. Newman. Wow, Robin must have painted this.
Is this Juniper?
The clothes are different, but... Oh look, there's a piece of paper stuck to the back. Let's see what it says. Completely lacks Prof. Court's artistry. Must keep practicing. Robin.
Looks really good.
Huh. I think this is plenty good myself.
I wonder what it would have looked like if Prof. Court had painted Juniper.
I bet it would have been really artistic looking. But you mean right there?
The other thing we haven't checked out is this.
Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge course submitted one.
The victim consul's court was the Fine Art Club's advisor, so she probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This isn't where I'd keep a bunch of scripts, but I wager that's how they wound up here.
Poor, stressed out, overworked Prof. Court. I know exactly how that feels.
You must, because your desk always looks like a tornado in it.
You want to talk, Apollo?
Me? What about Mr. Wright?
Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency.
Technically now there's still this to check out too. And that'll be the entire room.
3 busts sitting on a shelf. The judge, a defendant, and either a lawyer or prosecutor. The bearded one must be the judge and the bummed out looking one the defendant.
Look, there's another one that's fallen onto the floor.
I wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor.
Think, Apollo, think. This could tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. And so that is the room investigated, I'm pretty sure. Of course, we're not going to get any more information out. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Ah! Go away. I was wondering if there was any more talking conversations, but no. But, you know, we just derailed the prosecution during everything. Might have been better for us to save it until the court case and then just leave them on the ropes. Oh well. Alright then, let's meet Robin to end the episode.
There she is! Robin! Hey, Robin! Oh, Athena, Apollo!
What are you watching there?
Oh, it just so happens to be a video of the mock trial. I had to use a bit of coercion to get it, but the end justifies the means, right? There it is again! Prof Mean sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Sure. I'll tell you anything you
Sure, Robin. Tell us everything we want to know.
next episode.
So we've got around most of the place. We talked to most of the people. We just got to figure out where we're going from here. Because more and more information keeps hitting the court record. Or at least keeps hitting our brain. Not just the court record at this point. Voice print analysis. We've got stage setup photos. We've got burnt fragments. The huge scrap. The investigation is giving us a lot of evidence to look into. And we'll look into it more next time. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.